contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
Recent stretch?
You know, he's not trying to do too much with each possession. Taking the initiative, you know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score, and their success as a unit is also increased.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix
murder
Suns,
these
it was a loss to the
niggas, bro.
Jazz. And
In
that one a
Phoenix,
tough loss, too. They ended
you
up
know he's
only
going to
3
give him
points.
that heat.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making.
I knew this man would become a star.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Offensive rebound.
I could tell when I was
Another
playing
miss.
with
Boy,
him.
they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Pass to Davis. From 15 feet away, cannot hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Knight. Wall's got his team on the board to start the game for the Suns. On defense, Phoenix. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnover that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Knight leading the charge.
Oh, touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Morrison gets the bucket.
You can't afford.
This man Morrison, he's at 83.
Came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here is Davis. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. To the wing right side. Here's Daly. That 3 off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
There's a good screen. Clark kicks to Knight. There's the feed to Clark. Here's Morrison. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
The 19-foot shot. Here's Fulton. It's deflected.
Block.
He's guarded by Knight. Uncovered. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Oh, that's a 2?
Really well done there. Just
How was that a 2? Wow.
confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Clippers trail by 3. The dish to 4. Pass to Flash. Good, and a nice assist from 4.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
No good from Clark.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Flash. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. And the layup falls.
Yo.
Flash has got 6.
You know, huge height advantage
Killing
there,
these niggas off
but
that
because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up
What
a
is
bunch of
that?
height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Morrison gets the bucket.
They really just made me
The Clippers trail.
fuck that alley-oop shit, man. That shit is pissing me the fuck off, man.
Here's Flash. He has 6 to the middle. And Davis can't get it to go.
You missed that.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke.
That shit
Doris?
is pissing me the
Well,
fuck
Kevin, I
off.
had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. He knows they've struggled to get a win
Make me
against
throw
this
the
team.
alley-oop to
0-2
myself.
so far this season. And he said, they're really a difficult team to defend. They have guys who can flat out score. So we've just got to individually and collectively embrace the challenge of pushing them into an off night. Kevin, let's see if they've got what it takes.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report. And coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg. And Kevin, I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
Clippers with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Misses from close range.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
No problem knocking that one down. Clark's got 7.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be. All right, a chance to check out the stats for Knight. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Adrian's checked in. That's good.
What marksman? Their backcourt has set the tone for their whole squad.
Phoenix
We always
has
do.
gone 1-2 from long range
Got
in
the
the
best
first
backcourt probably in history.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Flash.
And back in another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Now here's Knight. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Daly. Wall grabs the board.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
All by himself. He lobs it up. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Yeah, I don't get
And
why
let's
they
take this chance
can't
to look at
just
some of the
yam that
players
bit.
who
Why
aren't
he
afraid
can't
to
just
mix it
grab
up
it
in
and
the
slam
middle
it?
either. These are the top
Why do you
rebounding
stop
point
running and
guards in
just
the
let it
league.
go out of
Freak,
bounds?
third.
Jump.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just
Like, I don't have to
how
throw
well
the
they
alley.
do.
I could be
And Greg, I
selfish
think it
and
gives
just
them an edge
take
over most
that
of their
fast break by
counterparts
myself.
at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude.
I'm going to be
They really
unselfish,
look to
like
mix it
reward
up.
me
They're
with
not
the
afraid to do
assist.
anything
Stop the
to help
bullshit.
their team's cause.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now, here is Morris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They get it back. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Morris. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Flash. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Phoenix shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Morris with the ball. Back to Knight. 5 to shoot. And Wall kicks to Knight.
Why is he wide open?
That's good.
Why
And so
the
Wall with
fuck
assist.
is he wide
6
open?
points for Brandon Knight.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Cook, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. Porter's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, Flash, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Ford in at the 5 down low. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from
Yo,
the get-go
stop passing the
tonight
fucking ball
is
back
run.
to me,
I mean,
yo.
so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now here's Davis. Here's Daly. Swings it from downtown. 8 points for him.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
No good.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
And it's Ford with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here is Carney. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shoots off the screen. Shot is no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
From 13, it's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Knight wide open, misses, and he wants that one back.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-Y, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
So it's Phoenix now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. 4th in opponent points per game, 4th in second chance points, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you go back to their ranking in opponents' points per game. Teams just can't seem to put runs together against them. You get a bucket here, a bucket there, but that defense, it just wears on you.
Clark, he's checked in for Phoenix. Uncovered, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Phoenix with the ball. Passes it to Jokic, and it's Clark in the corner. And Davis sends it back. The pass to Jokic, just 5 to shoot. And he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 6.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Clippers trail by 3. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Carney the pass to Flash. Here's Daly. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out fast.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He dropped in 32 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that
wait.
game as this what he was able to do, just absolutely dominant.
Fuck him
I
up.
tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that
What's
game
wrong
all
with him,
by
David?
himself.
Fuck wrong.
The Suns making a change here.
wrong?
Morrison's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Bond's checked in. Suns trail by 6.
Turn up on this.
Swiped
They thought
away.
they had us. They thought they had us.
Here's Flash.
They thought they had
Buries it
us.
from
They thought they
three-point
had
range.
us. Fuck wrong with them, man. Fuck wrong with these niggas. In this man's face. In his face. Yo. We done fucking turned up on these niggas.
Flash has got 17. All right, well, look at
Like
how the
12
hustle
01.
game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And the Suns making a change here. Ball's checked in. They set the pick. Here's
Trey ball.
Daly.
Let's go.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Knight for 3. Good. He's got 11.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's Flash. He's got 17. This is the 4. Releases from 15. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Clippers lead by 6.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Fulton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Clark. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Wall. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Daly. Sweet little floater. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Tipped away. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Flash. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons
It's that
this
thing
team
we
is
do.
in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on
We
the
just go on
court
that
they
little run,
possess and are not
get up by
afraid
like
to show
10
it either.
points.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to
And
love
once
to
that
go up and
happens-
jam like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. Once we get up 10 points,
Morris is checked in for Phoenix.
it's done. It's over.
And that does it for the first half of play. Clippers lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Did both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
The second half just about to get going here. Daly, he's guarded by Knight.
This
Shot clock
man
at
is
6.
a
And you know
mother.
that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Go.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You
He
can't
is
touch the
attacking.
ball
Every
once it's
time
on
he
the
gets
way
the
down.
ball, he attacks.
Suns trail by 11.
And you ain't
Clark
stopping him.
gets to Morrison. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Davis has got 3 rebounds so
another
far in the game.
Give me another one.
Pass to
I'll
Flash
take it.
from deep 3-point range. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside, Wall to the right side. Here's Morrison. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Flash comes up empty down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Unhindered, going all the way. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket.
Catch up.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Whistle blows.
Let's go.
That's going to be a travel.
Let's go.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And
now 2K's letting us flow. Now they're letting us run. Ooh.
they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Now here's Knight, 11 points in the game. Pass to Morrison. He feeds it to Clark to halt the run. And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Flash, covered by Wall. Down low, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Let's catch up with Doris from the second.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told Knight that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. To the middle, here's Flash.
And one.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And the second free throw, good. Suns trail by 21. Here's Clark. He's got 10. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
This nigga better protect the ball or something, because I'm stripping this nigga every time he get that bitch.
Outside, Wall. Knight with it. Now guarded by Flash. And Wall kicks to Clark. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Clock at 4. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 4 assists in the game.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Dalen, he's guarded by Knight. Shot's good. He's got 26.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Here's Clark. 13 points in the game. Lots of room. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's 13 points for Brandon Knight.
Get the ball inside.
Flash passes to Davis. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. And that one is hammered home. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And that one's good.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Clark. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Great D that time from Flash.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
So it's Phoenix now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Knight with it. Now guarded by Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Kicks to
All
Davis.
the way.
It's tipped. Here's Clark.
All the way.
Here's Daly. And that one's good. And he has 28 points for the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Anthony Davis, for one.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And, you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint. And composure is essential as well. He doesn't get rattled easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
Here's Wall. After the basket by Los Angeles. That one goes. Counter. Assist from Wall. Now, here is 4. He's got 7. Here's Daly. Off target from outside.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Passes to Jokic. And Davis saves it back. For Phoenix, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And the Suns making a change here. Cook's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Clippers. Outside, Davis. Now, here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. And Flash gets it to go.
Yo. That shit ain't no joke. They think that shit is a game, man. They should already know. They played with me.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Morrison. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. 4th in second chance points, 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you go back to their second chance points, very productive in that regard. I love to watch them work. They have that 6th sense, if you will, for sneaking inside and anticipating the path of the ball.
Here's Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Flash. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Teardrop shot. Feeds it to Adrian. Good work defensively by Morris. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Up again. Throws it down with the quick back jam.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No,
What
sir.
is that?
How about
Dunk
the
that
positioning
shit.
there when the shot went up?
What the fuck was that?
The Suns shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. They set the screen. Here's Morrison. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. But maybe they should think about stretching the
What?
defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here is Cook. 10 points for him. And he gets the bucket.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Davis. Averaging about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Justice the pass to Morrison, and Davis sends it back. They grab their own miss, puts up the baby.
God
that
damn.
one rolling around and rims out.
The inside just a bit too congested
give
for
me
him
one.
to get
Give me one.
the usual
Give me
shot
one.
he would have with rhythm.
Right back up.
Good on the 13-footer. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He
Bro
set
got
the
12
bar
points.
for the rest of the team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morrison. The turnaround jumper. Count it. He's got 18.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Why?
Pass to Flash. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Here's Flash. 30 points in the game.
Shit.
Ford passes to Flash. With 1 on the clock and foul.
Trying to
hard
get
that
it to
time.
this
They'll get
nigga.
to the line and shoot 2. The
least
Clippers
he'll
have
get
been
his free throws.
successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one.
12
And one of the
points.
highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And
All
comparing
these
to the
points we
numbers
got
of
him, bro,
last
only got 12?
season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And
That's a 36-point quarter. Hell yeah.
as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Clippers on top, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the
tell
field
me.
since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Here's Knight. Wall wide open. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots from the corner. That is good. 33 points for him.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Give me one.
Buries it from 3-point range.
She would just be making something out of nothing. That's how you know everything going right.
Flash has got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping
Me
them
and Daly
to
competing to
maintain
see
that
who's
lead.
gonna score the most.
Here's Clark. Fires it up, but he recovers it.
Good defense.
Down low, here's Flash, and he banks in the layup. Flash has got 16 here in the second half.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
You got it. Let's get the
To
ball
the inside, intercepted.
What?
And here is Knight. Right side Wall. Good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 6th assist on the night.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Oh
And
boy.
here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Clippers making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Clippers. Forte. Russell.
7 turnovers.
Here's Clark. Outside Wall. Lets it go from 14. That one off the back iron and out. Now the Clippers moving it up. Davis with the bucket.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Clark kicks to Knight. He dishes it to Clark. Lets it go
Yeah,
from deep.
man.
Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The feed now to Russell. He kicks to Davis. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3, and he nails the 3.
Yo, I promise you, bro. You was not stopping me.
Shot from beyond the arc there from Flash.
Nigga is cooking from that
Wow.
3-point line.
Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
And stolen by Russell. Here's the break.
All the way.
Here's Vaughn. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And that one's good. Jokic.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Russell passes to Flash. The shot is
Damn,
off.
I'm trying to pass
So
out of
Phoenix
that
will take
shit.
it the other way. Russell high post. Here's Flash. The dish to Russell. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ford. Soft touch off the glass.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now here's Knight. Pass to Jokic. Releases from 15. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Russell passes to Flash. That's
And
good.
one.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down
Fuck
low.
wrong with
And
him.
I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Peterson's checked in, and it's Archie Goodwin in for Knight.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Goodwin. Pass to Justice. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Ford with the steal. Here's Flash.
I'll pull it.
A three-pointer off the mark. Sun shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Got a piece of it. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. There's the three.
Give me that one.
They get it again. 4. And it's blocked.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement. You're right. And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you see just how dominant a game this was for Flash. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double. And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Dishes to Goodwin. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Flash. Here's Los Angeles now. Stolen away.
Wow, just like that.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. The offensive rebound. It's blocked.
All right, come on. Come on.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dropped 46 on their bitch ass.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
The brow.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. Let's get your opinion, Shaq.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
And they got a squad on them, I can't lie. But they ain't loaded like us. Anthony Davis was cooling. That nigga took 12 shots. He said, I'm going to let my backcourt go ham. We dropped 80 on them. Backcourt just came and dropped 80. 20 assists, 15 steals, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. Shit, crazy. Thirteen threes. Slam dunk contest, 3-point shootout, All-Star game. Yo, me and AD both. Yo, KD? Damn. Me and AD 2 and 3 in scoring. (44-8), averaging 112 points per game, beating teams by 15 points. We making the 4th most threes, got the best 3-point percentage. All-Star game, award races, me and Anthony Davis, we MVPs. Same as Defensive Player of the Year. We both right there. And Daly's gonna be an all-star too.